Honors tough loss, but a great pushback in the third period. What's your biggest takeaway for a game that not a lot of offense happened in that first third and second period, but it seemed like your team had a good response?
Yeah, well, the third period, I thought our compete level was up. Started playing as a group of 5, and I thought we'll take that with us for sure.
What didn't go well in your mind in those first 2 periods? Only 9 total shots, a handful in the first, not much going on in the second period. We know it's a stingy team, Manitoba, in terms of shot defense and what the stats have to say, but ultimately, what didn't you see didn't quite connect?
Well, I think that's the biggest thing, right? There's a team on the other end, and they play hard, and they close you out pretty quickly, so I thought we had a hard time with that early on. We obviously didn't get to the net. We didn't get pucks to the net, so I think that we got to give them some credit, and we got to look at ourselves and see if we can do better with that tomorrow.
What was said maybe in the locker room in those first couple shifts of the third period? Because it seemed like it was a much more aggressive team, a lot more checks being finished, generating offense before Jakapor able to get some momentum on your side with his 5th this season.
Yeah, we felt like Arvid was giving us a chance to be in the game there, and I think we owed it to him. And guys took it upon themselves to come out and play with more urgency and more intensity, and we did.
Unfortunately, the Moose to get that video review goal, a nice tap in for Nicholas Jones. It seemed like from that point on, the momentum shifted a good bit back on their side. Going into tomorrow's rematch, how do you prevent momentum swings to go that far to one side or the other?
Yeah, good question, right? I mean, that's the game. It ebbs and flows, right? I think that when you're in those situations where you're going to push back, just simplify your game a little bit and head north a little bit quicker, and that's going to be their message tomorrow.
I know we've talked at length about Arvid Soderblom, his play, but it seemed like today, especially a 1-0 hockey game all the way to the middle of the third period, he can carry you on your back if you need him to. I know you don't want him to as often as he does, but, I mean, it seems like he's finding himself more and more comfortable in that IceHog crease for you.
Yeah, he was really good.
Brett Connolly battling in front of the net. Looked like he had Carson Gusevich roll up on him and a nice goal mouth scramble. Left the contest, did not return. What can you tell us about one of your go-to point producers and a key veteran for you?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see in the morning where he's at.
Well, now you turn the page. It's a quick turnaround. Tomorrow afternoon, another showdown. You don't get the standard game day routine of a morning skate, kind of work out the details. Guys have to be ready to go off the opening puck drop, it seems. What are you looking forward to in the rematch tomorrow?
We'll be ready to go.
Home ice has been key. IceHogs have won 3 meetings against the Moose in their building. Manitoba's taking care of their business here. How do you change that?
We're, like we talked about, a little bit more urgency, a little bit more intensity, and a little bit more purpose in our game from the get-go.